Hey everybody, I hope that you guys are doing good. I am live streaming almost 30 minutes late here. I'm sorry about that. Me and my sister were out and we had stopped by a couple people's houses to drop off some notes for them. And then we went to a couple of stores and then we came home. And so we literally got home at maybe 2:35 or so. But how are you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys get notified of this live stream. But we are going to be doing some trivia. We're going to be doing a little bit of general chat, and I'm going to wait for some people to come. Amy! Howdy do? How are you? Thank you for coming. I honestly don't know how long I'm going to be live for, just because I do actually have to go to Sam's Club. I'm going to pick up some waters, and I'm actually going to be doing a vlog there as well. I'm going to be doing some diecast content. So, good. I'm glad you're doing great. That's good to hear. How does the mic sound? Does it sound like I'm talking through two microphones, or do I sound okay? While we're waiting for the peeps to come in, we are going to be looking up some trivia here. It's terrific. Awesome. Hey Rocky, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a bit. Thank you for coming. How are you? Right now I am looking for some trivia to be able to give to you guys. I'm on funtrivia.com, seeing if that will do the trick. Trivia quizzes. Let's see. Something for everyone, mixed trivia. Nope. But how are you doing, Rocky? Are you doing okay? Buzz time? No. Useful trivia, huh? Let's see. Art trivia. Geography trivia. So what do you guys want to be questioned on? Like, is there a specific category you guys want to play, or are you guys fine with anything? You're doing well. I'm probably joining the football team, so I'm busy with that. Also, I have boxing, which takes away the rest of my day. Wow. Well, it's good that you're busy. It's always good to be able to do something. But that's going to be cool. You're going to be joining the football team and everything. I hope that you do good and everything on that team. Anything is fine. It's hard to find good trivia questions. It is. Hey, Savannah. Yeah. Anything's fine? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Miscellaneous. I think we're going to do this miscellaneous trivia just because it seems it's very random and everybody has an iffy chance. Or not an iffy chance, but has a fair chance. Geez, wrong terminology there. I don't know if I told you, but I'm fighting in January. Wow. Good luck. That's going to be really cool. I know, you need to start getting your channel ready full of boxing videos, because you could become famous on YouTube by doing your matches on here. Even Jack Black, he actually has his own YouTube channel too. He hasn't been doing it for forever. He only started like maybe about a year ago or so, but he has 4 million subscribers, so. But we have 4 people in here. Let's see. Anybody else in here? I don't see anybody else in here, but you have a mini boxing match with some other kid. You have some videos. Yeah. Need to change the tags of this live stream here because I still have my Labor Day tags on here, so I need to change that. Labor Day, change, trivia, live stream. Let's play trivia together. 20 minutes, yeah. Come meet some new people. Trivia together. Okay, let's see if that gets anything for right now. You just realized you strained your foot? Ow. It's kind of funny how you just realized that. Hope it's okay though. But anybody else that wants to do trivia? Anybody else? Because I need to write down who's going to be playing. Raymond! Hey, how are you doing? Good to see ya. Alright, so Raymond, I'm going to write you down for sure. Raymond, Amy, Rocky, Savannah. Alright. Anybody else? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Good. It's good you're doing good. It's good that you're doing great. Excuse me. It isn't bad, just hurts a little. Should heal tomorrow. Okay. That's good. Yeah, sometimes I pull a muscle. I don't know if that's the same as straining it, but sometimes I pull a muscle in my leg and it hurts really bad. So, but Mark, hey. I have 2 kitties in here. I have Nilla Bear under the desk, and then I have Simba on the bed. Let's see. Yep, there he is. How are you doing, Mark? I'm going to write you down, Mark, so you can play. Thank you, Mark. Alright. I think we're going to get started. I'm doing alright. Thank you, Mark. That's good you're doing alright. That's good. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just been pretty busy. So, I'm honestly not someone to be busy all the time, so I'm trying to adjust to being busy, but I'm doing all right. Should I be concerned with veins that are starting to show up on the back hands and foot? Well, I have veins on my hand, but I don't know about the veins on your... I have veins that pop up on my foot too, but It's always there. It's not something that pops up every once in a while. Sometimes they'll expand just a little bit, but it's not like they're they'll disappear and then they go. Are they normally there? Like, do they come up every once in a while, or should they just is this your first time experiencing that? Yeah, lately I've been forgetting to like the stream. So I'm like, I see that there are like maybe 4 people in a stream, and then I see only 1 thumbs up. I'm like, oh, whoops. Hit the thumbs up, and then finally it goes back up. There. Oh, okay. Yeah, that happens. Okay. Let's get started, you guys. So the first question is, according to Japanese legend, a sick person will recover if they fold 1,000 of what type of origami? A. Fish. B. Crane. C. Frog. Or D. Dragon. According to Japanese legend, a sick person will recover if they fold 1,000 of what type of origami? Fish, crane, frog, or dragon? It's a pretty interesting one, huh? This is random, actually, Mark. So, we got 1 for fish, 1 for dragon. I'm going to guess frog. I can't see the answers, so I'm going to guess with you guys. I don't know what will happen if I click on one after, so we're going to see who is, we're going to see how this works. Alright, Rocky. Okay. So, Amy says fish, Mark says dragon, Savannah says frog, and Raymond, you say crane. I'm gonna say dragon, because when you think about it, I don't really hear a lot of origami fish. Maybe crane, but I don't hear a lot of fish or frog. I haven't looked up origamis before. I don't really watch origami videos, but I'm sure that you can make origamis. You can make an origami anything. So I'm gonna say dragon. That's wrong. So dragon is wrong. Let's see frog. Can you guys hear that X noise? Oh my gosh, that's so loud. And the answer is crane. It says, according to a Japanese legend, a crane lives for 1,000 years. And a sick person who folds 1,000 origami cranes will become well again. A young girl. Interesting. But can you guys hear that? Yep, loud and clear. Well, at least we know what is wrong and what is right when we click on it. Could be in a different way though, but you know, every website's not going to exactly be the same with their trivia questions. So the answer is crane. So Raymond, you get a point. Let's see. Is there any? Nope. Yeah. That was it was a good guess. It was, I mean, I don't know. I assumed dragon for one, because you can make an origami dragon, but two, part of Japanese culture is all about the dragons anyways. I wouldn't think that a crane would have been the answer, but now that I think about it, there is some artwork that include cranes in it. I know that art is completely not related to origamis, but I was trying to think of the type of culture and what would be a good educated guess. But But Raymond, you did a good job with that guess too. Okay, the next question is, what is the only king in a deck of cards without a mustache? What is the only king in a deck of cards without a mustache? A king of spades, king of clubs, king of hearts, or king of diamonds? You know, I honestly don't know this one. This is probably not that hard if you guys play cards, but I honestly don't know. So, Mark, you say king of hearts. Oh, I'm assuming that the answer is hearts then, because we got two that say hearts, but hearts. I what I hate about answering late is that when I see everybody guessing an answer and it's all the same, I'm like, do I jump on the bandwagon and get the extra point, or do I just be the oddball and guess a random one? So it's like, ugh, most likely King of Hearts. So I'm gonna, for the heck of it, I'm just gonna say King of Spades. Welcome back, Savannah. So the question was, what is the only king in a deck of cards without a mustache? King of Spades, King of Clubs, King of Hearts, or King of Diamonds? Yeah, I should answer first then. That's a good idea. I'm just giving a guess. I have no idea if it's right. Yeah, but I'm going to say King of Spades. And the answer is King of Hearts. So, oh, whoopsie. I accidentally marked my computer with pencil here. So it says diamonds, clubs, and spades are by association linked respectively with the corruption of wealth, war, and death. In contrast, the heart as an organ is pure, open, undisguised. It does not wear artifice. Artifice? I don't know. It's spelled Artifice. Hence the clean shaven King of Hearts. Interesting. Didn't know that. But the answer is King of Hearts. So, Mark gets a point, Amy gets a point, and Raymond gets a point. Raymond is in the lead with 2 points. Oh. I have my guess for this one already, but what does karaoke mean in Japanese? Does it mean shower singer, frightened orchestra, empty orchestra, or drunk singer? I'm going to guess drunk singer. Because usually karaoke is done at a club, so I'm just going to guess that. I don't know if that's right, but we'll see. What do you guys think? Savannah's going to guess A, drunk singer. Yeah, I know. That's exactly my reasoning, Mark. Amy says empty orchestra. And it could be empty orchestra too, because you don't usually sing with people. Karaoke is done usually with one person, but maybe a couple people could do it at the same time, but usually it's done with one person. And it lacks an orchestra, so maybe it could be empty orchestra too. What do you think, Raymond? But empty orchestra. But honestly, now that I think about it, it may be empty orchestra just because drunk wasn't really a term. It was only, well, no. Take back what I was going to say, because in the Bible it talks about drunkards, so forget that. So it could be a drunk singer, so let's see. Anybody else? I am thinking because it is just music without voice. True. That's true. Orchestra has to do with instruments. That's true. I don't know why I was thinking orchestra had to do with voices. But I guess an orchestra has to do with instruments and voices sometimes, but it's mostly with instruments. So, but yeah, it could be that, Amy. Let's see. So it's not drunk singer, and it is empty orchestra. Karaoke is a word formed by putting two Japanese words together. Kara, that comes from karapo, and karapo, Karappo, and means empty, and oki, shortened from orchestra, meaning orchestra. So, empty orchestra. Wow. That is good to know. You learn something almost every day, huh? So Amy and Raymond got that. Yeah, that was a good guess, Amy. That was a really good guess. Good job, Amy and Raymond. Interesting question. I'm gonna guess billion with this one. So how long is a jiffy? Jiffy. 1/4 of a second, 1 billionth of a second, 1 trillionth of a second, or 1 millionth of a second. Pretty interesting, huh? A jiffy. So when you say be back in a jiffy, that type of thing. Yeah, my guess is billionth too. So billionth means like 9 zeros before the 1. So it's not after, but before. Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying billionth too. I could definitely be wrong. It could be millionth for all we know, because 1 billionth of a second, that's real fast. But it could be 1/4 too. That's, let's see. So how many zeros would that be before 1? So quad, that's 4. So billionth is 9. 15 zeros before the 1. That's really, really fast. So we're pretty much on board that it's billionth. What about you, Raymond? Would you say, do you think billionth as well? Hopefully Rocky comes back soon so he can catch up. Billionth. Yeah. We're pretty much on the bandwagon of billionth, so we're going to guess with billionth. And it's not billionth. What is it then? It's not 1 millionth. 1 trillionth of a second is the answer. Believe it or not, a jiffy is an actual unit of time. Defined during the late 18th century by scientist Gilbert Newton Lewis as the amount of time it takes light to travel 1 centimeter in a vacuum, which is about 33.4 picoseconds, or 1 trillionth of a second. Wow, that's pretty cool. Well, we better mean what we say when we say jiffy now. We're gonna have to be like that fast. Pretty interesting. Be back in a jiffy. Yeah, right. Nobody can travel that fast. Except for God, so. Who was the first Time magazine Man of the Year? Charles Lindbergh. That is so insulting. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe they threw that in as an answer. One of the answers is Adolf Hitler. Oh my gosh. Mahatma Gandhi and Henry Ford. That's messed up. I'm going to say Charles Lindbergh. What do you guys think? I'll be back in a trillion jiffies. For sure, we have been lying. I mean, it is true, Mark, but it's supposed to, like, from what I take it as, it's like you uplift. You don't uplift a man like that. So when I saw that as an answer, I'm like, what? So what was the question? The question was, who was the first Time Magazine Man of the Year? Charles Lindbergh, Adolf Hitler, Mahatma Gandhi, or Henry Ford? So I say Charles Lindbergh. So we're saying Lindbergh. What about you, Amy and Savannah? What do you both think? Savannah says Charles and Amy says Henry Ford. Watch, Amy will probably be the odd woman out and be right. Let's see. Is it Charles Lindbergh? The answer is Charles Lindbergh. The tradition of selecting a Man of the Year began in 1927, with Time editors attempting to remedy the editorial embarrassment earlier that year of not having aviator Charles Lindbergh on its cover following his historic transatlantic flight. Interesting. So it is Charles Lindbergh, you guys. Interesting. Okay. So Raymond is in the lead with 4 points, you guys. He has a strong lead. Amy and Mark, you both have 2. Me and Savannah have 1. Rocky is not on the board yet. He may come back on the board, so we'll see. Pretty interesting though, huh? What was the most money ever paid for a cow at auction? $67,000, $670,000, $1.3 million, or $130,000? I'm gonna guess $130,000. I don't know why somebody would pay that much for a cow. So I'm gonna just guess 130. Rocky, you're back. Okay. Alright, so Mark, you say 1.3. Amy, you say 60,000. Rocky, you say... Oh, it's 60... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say 60,000. It's either 67,000 or 670,000. Sorry about that. It's 67,000 or 670,000. Sorry about that. Yeah, so Amy, you meant to say 67,000. You didn't know that it was 67,000, so sorry about that. Maybe it produced chocolate milk. I wouldn't want to try its chocolate milk though. I wouldn't. So 670,000. Raymond, what about you? What do you think? Do you think it's 670,000? Or do you think it's less than that? I mean, cows probably were a lot of money back then. I don't know. I mean, cows nowadays, I honestly don't know how much they range for. I'm not in the market to buy an animal like that anyways, so I honestly don't know. I know horses are expensive. Raymond, you say 60,000. I'll take it as 67,000. I meant to say 67,000, not 60,000, so I'm sorry about that. So, Let's see what the answer is. Is it 67,000? So it's not 67,000. Is it 1.3? And it is, you guys. It's 1.3. Oh my gosh. Missed. A Holstein cow hailed as the probable matriarch of a dynasty of star milk producers was purchased in 1985 by a group of investors for $1.3 million. I have no words. I have no words. That is a lot of money. Why would they pay so much just for a cow like that? It's like, does the milk taste, it's like what Mark was saying. Did it make chocolate milk or something like that? Did it make liquid gold or something? Like, literally. I know, I hope they got good meat out of that, too. Like, I don't even understand. How could they pay that much for a cow? It's a waste. Clowns. The buyers, I know. They literally had nothing better to spend their money on than a $1.3 million cow called Mist. Pretty interesting. So, Mark, you have 3 points now. That's pretty interesting, huh? What is the largest number of children born to one woman? 69 children, 19, 49, or 29? I'm gonna guess 29. That sounds about realistic to me. As realistic as you can get. Imagine bearing 49 children. Like, oh my gosh. Mark, give me some points. Rocky, you say 69. So Rocky, you say 69. Mark says 69. So, what is the largest number of children born to one woman? 69, 19, 49, or 29? That's a pretty interesting question, huh? I immediately thought of the Duggar family who had 19 kids, but it wasn't an option. Well, 19 is an option, actually. 19 is an option, so you can choose 19 if you want. So, Savannah, you say 29. Amy, you say 49. Mark, pick something else. I don't want you to have any more points anymore. Yeah, it is an option, Mark. Yeah, you can pick 19. But I'm gonna say 29 because I see a couple of people on TV who have like maybe 20 kids or so. So it may not be 19. I think 29 would probably be the best answer, unless if someone had almost 50 kids. So we all have submit our answers. So I'm going to select 69 first because that was the majority. And the answer is 69, you guys. From 1725 to 1765, a Russian peasant woman, the wife of Fyodor Vasilyev, gave birth to 16 sets of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets, a total of 69 children. Oh my gosh. I could not even imagine the stress all that woman had been through. Oh my gosh. Your history teacher already told you during class. Yeah, so oh man, Mark. You cheated yourself out of the point. Okay, so the answer is 69. So Raymond, you said 69. Rocky, you said 69. Nobody else. Man. I know, Amy, that's like, I could not even imagine, how could she even do that? That's just mind-blowing. Okay, so the next question is, which animal undertakes the world's longest migration each year? So is it the storm petrel, Pacific herring, Arctic tern, or gray whale? What animal undertakes the world's longest migration each year? So is it storm petrel, Pacific herring, Arctic tern, or it's spelled T-E-R-N, or gray whale? I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna say the Arctic tern. That's a guess. 69 kids, it's 68 too many. Yeah, I mean, even having just 2 kids could be a lot. I mean, my sister and I we're pretty good, so. Oh my word. I hate it when I get a message on Instagram that's from a spam account. It is so annoying. So, everybody is saying whales except for Raymond. Raymond and I say Arctic tern. Yeah, I can repeat. So the question is, what animal undertakes the world's Sorry, I'm going to repeat it again because I just messed up. What animal undertakes the world's longest migration each year? So is it storm petrel, Pacific herring, Arctic tern, or gray whale? Man. So option 2. Option 2 is Pacific herring. So since everybody is saying gray whale, I'm going to go with gray whale first. I mean, most of you guys are saying, or 3 of us are saying gray whale, so I'm going to click that one first. So it's not gray whale. The next one is Arctic tern, and it is the Arctic tern. So the Arctic tern, Sterna paradisea, may be a small bird, but it travels each year almost from pole to pole. After breeding in the Arctic Circle, these birds migrate during the northern hemisphere winter to the border of the Antarctic ice peak. The round-trip migration is almost equal to flying all the way around the Earth, totaling approximately 21,750 miles. Wow. Well, I guess tern because it sounded like they were in Antarctica, so I'm assuming that because it's winter all year round, they're traveling a lot because it's always cold there. So that's why I guessed that. Oh, you knew Wales wasn't right. You know, I haven't heard of them either, Amy. I haven't heard of them before. So you learn something new every day. So I didn't know that the Arctic tern was birds. I didn't know either. Well, what gave it away for me was Arctic. because it's always cold in Antarctica. So it's like you have to avoid the cold at all costs, kind of a thing. So that's why I guessed that. What African ethnic group is known by the people of the veil because the men wear veils that conceal all but their eyes? The Tuareg, the Maasai, Lozi, or the Dogon? What African ethnic group is known as the people of the veil because the men wear veils that conceal all but their eyes? Tuareg, Maasai, Lozi, or Dogon? Here, let me copy and paste. That's a better idea. There we go. So it's Tuareg. Oh, Tuareg. It's Tuareg. Maasai. Lozi, or Dogon. I honestly don't even know how to say those, so typing it is the best option. So, Mark, you say option 2. Amy, you say option 2. Savannah says the last one. Mark says Maasai. I'm going to guess Tuareg. I don't know. I'm just throwing a guess. So most of you guys are saying Maasai. So what about you, Rocky? What do you think? Do you think it's Maasai, or you think it's Tuareg? So me, Rocky, and Raymond say Tuareg. Amy, Mark, and Savannah say Maasai. Oh, no, Savannah actually doesn't say Maasai. She says, Dogon. So, we're gonna guess, Tuareg, because that's 3. 3 people are saying Tuareg. So, it is Tuareg. At the age of 25, Tuareg men begin wearing a veil that conceals the whole face, excluding their eyes. They never remove this veil, even amongst family members. It is believed to protect them from evil spirits that enter the body through the nose and mouth. The Tuareg women are not veiled, although they do wear a headscarf over their hair after they are married to show that they are no longer available to other men. Most Tuareg are followers most of them are followers of Islam, and are generally found in Nigeria, Senegal, Mali, and Burkina Faso. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, any of them could be a guess at that point. So Rocky gets a point, I get a point, and Raymond gets a point. Yeah, it does sound like the Islamic... Oh, Nuggets. I accidentally left the YouTube page. Does it show I'm still live? Oh, of course it does, because it's in a different browser. Duh. I just lost the chat. Sorry about that. Okay, so, what video game features Lara Croft? Tomb Raider, Street Fighter, Myst, or Grand Theft Auto? Obviously, I'm going to say Tomb Raider. Street Fighter, obviously not, because that's set in a Japanese setting. Myst, I don't know. Grand Theft Auto, please. No. That's set in in the city. So what video game features Lara Croft? Tomb Raider, Street Fighter, Myst, or Grand Theft Auto? Pretty interesting. But if you know Lara Croft at all, then it's probably not going to be that hard. Yeah, duh. So everybody's saying Tomb Raider. So let's go with Tomb Raider, you guys. Yeah. So digital diva Lara Croft is the heroine, however you would say it, of the Tomb Raider series of video games that revolutionized computer gaming. In the original Tomb Raider, Lara recovers pieces of an ancient artifact known as Scion. Interesting. Okay. Next question. What is the little dot above a lowercase I or J called? What is the little dot above a lowercase I or J called? Wit, tittle, jot, or dripple? Wit, tittle, jot, or dripple? I'm gonna say wit. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's not dot, it's jot. It kind of sounds like I say dot, but it's actually jot. Yeah. Okay, Rocky. So Mark, you say tittle, Amy says jot, Savannah says wit, Raymond, you say what Mark says, Savannah, you said you forgot. What did you forget? I honestly don't know. I have no idea because they didn't really teach that in school. Or if they did, it was a long time ago. So what do you guys... do you think you guys know this one for sure? Because I have no idea. No idea. Do you remember hearing it? Yeah, you remember hearing that. Remember hearing tittle. What about you, Amy? What about you, Raymond? Do you think... Are you guys just giving a guess, or do you think you know? You think it's tittle? Scrooge said it in Christmas Carol. I'm trying to remember. Huh. I honestly don't even remember. Yeah, I honestly have no idea. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with wit. So we have two for tittle, one for jot, and two for wit. So we're gonna go with jot. No, we're gonna go with tittle first. And it is tittle, actually. So it says the tittle was originally a large mark, first appearing in Latin manuscripts, but was shortened when Roman-style typefaces were introduced. It was thought to be derived from the lota, the smallest letter in the Greek alphabet, which was used as a diacritic below other vowels in ancient Greek texts. Huh. Oh, so your answer is tittle then? You have returned. Welcome back. the question that we had just answered together was, what is the little dot above a lowercase I or J called? And the answer is tittle. So, oh no, you got it wrong. So, Raymond, you said tittle. Mark, you say that too? Yeah, it's a tough one, honestly. Let's see. I'm gonna say this one just so that everyone can get a point. This is obviously one of the easiest questions on here. Charlie Brown's... Oh, this is actually not that easy now that I think about it. Charlie Brown's father was a barber, cartoonist, door-to-door salesman, or postal worker. I'm gonna guess postal worker. I'm gonna say that because honestly, Charlie Brown only has this little curly Q on his head, so I just don't think barber will fit. So I'm just gonna say postal worker. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna say that. Do you guys know this one? Amy, you say cartoonist. Savannah says postal worker. Raymond, you say barber. How about you, Mark? What do you think? Postal worker. They honestly haven't talked about his father much in the cartoon series, because that seems like if you watch the series faithfully, then you'll probably know type of a question. So 3 of us say postal worker. 1 says barber, 1 says cartoonist. Rocky, what do you think? Oh, my pencil dropped. But let's see. So not everybody, but most of us are saying postal worker. Is that correct? It's not. Is it barber? And it is. Wow. Charlie Brown's dad was a barber, just like Peanuts creator Charles and Schultz's own father. Wow. Pretty interesting how they modeled that after his dad. Huh. I thought all adults talked gibberish in that cartoon. Wow. Well, good guess, Raymond. It's pretty hard though, because I do remember that, like I think I may be remembering wrong though, because sometimes I remember I have like a faint thing where they didn't have an exact voice. I think I'm probably remembering wrong. I'm gonna do a couple more questions and then I think I'm gonna head off because I do have to go to Sam's Club. So we'll do a couple more questions and then I'll go. So this question is, who was the first explorer to reach the North Pole? Was it Floyd Bennett, William R. Anderson, Robert E. Peary, or Richard Byrd? I'm gonna say William. Sounded like tubas. Sounded like tubas. So you say Berg. Is that the last one? Okay. How about you, Raymond? What do you think, Rocky? If you're still here. Man. Don't know why I'm yawning. Guess I'm tired. Looks like our cat... Looks like Simba Bud's tired too. Huh, Simba? So the options were Floyd Bennett, William R. Anderson, Robert E. Perry, or Richard Byrd. You say Perry. Okay. So, Rocky hasn't said anything yet, and Savannah is on BRB. So, we are going to guess Bird, just because most of us are saying that. I said William, so it's not Richard Byrd. Is it Robert Perry? And it is. Robert E. Perry achieved this historical feat on April 6, 2000, oh my word. April 6, 1909, after a grueling dog sled journey over ice-covered terrain. Wow. Well, Raymond, you are doing some pretty good educated guesses if you are guessing at all. I know. Yeah. Raymond has a huge lead. So Raymond has 9 points. Amy has 2. Amy has 2. Rocky has 2. Savannah has 1. Mark has 4. And I have 2. So Raymond, you're in first place. Mark, you're in second. And me, Rocky, and Amy are tied for third. Yeah, those were some good questions. That's actually good. This is a good site. I'm gonna save that. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna save this. Yeah, that was good, you guys. That was fun because I actually learned something from that. It was pretty good. I know, Amy, you did a really good... Oh, then the intelligence fail. Oh, come on. Look, I only got 2. I only got 2 points. Well, what am I saying? I thought you got... I was thinking when I said that you had 4. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, Amy. We both did pretty good. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. There were some tricky questions, though. Yeah, I still enjoyed it, too. That was pretty fun. But, Raymond, you did a really, really good job, though. You did a really good job. Very impressive. And, Mark, you did really good, too. Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. So, before I go... What are your guys' plans for today? Do you guys have anything else planned? Are you guys gonna just relax, or what are you guys gonna do? Yeah, I'm live.
Okay, don't forget my change.
Okay.
My card.
Alright. Yep, Amy is going to be going live in a few minutes, so it's like you're traveling from one to another, so... Yeah, I was planning on going live at 12:30, but then I had, me and my sister were going to go out, and then came back at 2:35, and then I went live at 3 o'clock because I got home late, so it makes a change for me as you are hosting quizzes. So, do you have a channel, Raymond, or are you talking about on like in person? But no wonder you have No wonder you're so good on these, because because you do this trivia type of stuff. Welcome back, Rocky. It's 7 p.m. here, so my day is about over. Yeah, I am the quiz master on my friend's channel. Yeah. Yeah, you're really good. You're really good, Raymond. But I am going to go, you guys. I really appreciate that you guys showed up. This was really fun. I learned something new, and I hope that you guys did too. That was probably one of my favorite trivias out of all the ones that I've done. So, yeah, I'm 3 hours behind. So I still have a little bit of sunlight left. All right, Amy. If I can make it, then I'll try to, but I can't guarantee that I will, because I am going to be going to Sam's Club. So, yeah. All right, Mark. Bye, Mark. Bye, Raymond. Bye, Amy. Bye, Rocky. Bye, Savannah. Oh wow, it's midnight there. Yeah, because you're overseas, so you're very much ahead. So, but bye everybody. Good night.